Kirwan's Game Store, the best place in gaming.
It would appear Ryan's going first. He starts off with an upstart goblin. Starts off with 2 upstart goblins. That's going to put Chris at 10,000 life points.
I got 10.
This is a match that is usually in favor of the Madolche player, but as we saw in game 1, it's not always the case. He's got a hand of Ice Hand, Deep Prison, Ice Hand.
This is top 8.
This is top 8, yes. Oh yeah, that's round. Yeah, I guess we should change that. Forgot all about that. Alright, so Hair is going to be the starting play from Chris here. Perhaps he did not open that well either. He's going to set 3. He's not even going to swing. Not quite sure what Ryan set as his first monster.
He probably set like a hand or something. Does he play hand? Yeah, he plays the hands.
Alright, so yeah, he set one of his ice hands, it looks like. He drew Messenger Lotto for the turn.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah, Ryan draws Messenger Lotto a lot.
Yeah,
he was telling me that before the tournament. He runs 2 and he's...
Yeah, no, I run 2 too, and it's just like, when I played Badolches, it was just like, wow, I always have this card for no reason.
He's going to flip up Ice Hand here, and I don't know if Chris has a response. You can't bottomless Ice Hand, obviously.
Yeah, and like, he's not going to waste that Honest on the hand, so like, that hand's just going to eat up his back row.
Alright, so he's going to take 5 there. He's going to destroy a mystery card because the
Why
overlay
is he taking 5? Hair 17, isn't it?
Yeah, isn't Ice Hand 12?
14.
Oh, it's 14. He's going to take 2, so he goes down to... Oh,
He takes
Ryan's at 7,800. He gave the 10,000 to Chris. Alright, he's going to destroy Breakthrough Skill. Obviously, not the best card to destroy. Not the worst. I mean, any card is free advantage here. He's going to end with his Fire Hand. Chris has another Hair in hand.
Yeah, so he's probably
He
going
could
to
make Susanoo.
Yeah, he's probably going to just overlay and make a Susanoo dump turtle.
He does have a Lance, I'm quite positive. Yeah,
Yeah.
right there. That's his card on his left.
I like Lance's format. It's really good. It's just like it's not.
It's going to be really good here for sticking a Susanoo too if he wants to.
But like, what play can he make right now?
There's a Torrential. There's a Wiretap. I don't know what Ryan's going to try and accomplish here with these 2 monsters. I mean, he baited a back row.
And like the last back row is Lance. It's just like
I feel like he was just trying to bait anything there. He could have just because he. Oh, okay, he's going to over. He could have gotten the Hoot Cake going right away, but
you think he's gonna make the
he's
ship.
going to make Black Ship. All right.
Do you think the ship was the right call right now?
I mean, Black Ship is good because he knows that there's a hare.
Yeah,
You know, it's just a hare. It's not a turtle. So now Black Ship's set
Yeah.
up to deal with a Yamato if need be. He doesn't know that there's an Honest in Chris's hand.
an Honest and a Crane now. So like once he draws that,
Yeah, so now actually Ship is really good.
Do you think he's just gonna set the hair and pass?
I would probably set. It's not worth summoning it. It's giving too much information.
Yeah, it's like
Then again, he might just want to bait that last material off of the Black Ship. I mean, he's at 9,000 life points.
or he could just
attack right
Yeah,
here.
and like Lance's monster.
Ryan has a D-Prison, I believe, and D-Prison on hair is always
Yeah,
good.
I don't
I
know,
would D-Prison the hair
like,
here.
Yeah, I would deprison the hair
Yeah.
here too, but it's like
There's a Lance, alright, so then he's going to drop
he
Crane.
can't he can't Crane.
He can't Crane that, he has to Honest it,
yeah.
yeah. So Ryan's going to lose 900 life
Yeah.
points here, going
But
down to
like
69.
Ryan just baited out the Honest.
Yep, and he also has a Hoot Cake in hand, as we saw.
Yeah.
So he's doing a really good job at baiting these back rows right now. Chris obviously didn't open very good, but...
He has triple
got
Hoot Cake.
Oh, wow. I mean, if one of those was Muflight, this would be
Yeah,
amazing.
Over. This would be over.
Alright, so we know... Ryan even knows there's a Crane here.
Yeah.
That's good for him.
I don't know if he knows there's 2. I think there's.
No, there's just one. There's just one Crane.
How many cards? Oh,
Because he dropped the one accidentally. It
Yeah,
was
no,
just the
I
same
know.
one.
But I'm pretty sure the last card in his hand is Crane.
And Jelly.
Do you think what would
He's
you?
going to go for Messenger Lotto, and he's just going to probably get the field. And then
Yeah.
just swing, it's going to bait the Crane anyway. I
He
mean,
can't Crane. So.
Oh, yeah, you can't Crane anyway, yeah. It wouldn't matter. Chris is going to read this just to make sure that... It's whenever he's special summoned and there's a beast
yeah.
on the field, and I
These
think he
ca-
just wants to verify
These
that.
cards are kind of questionable, to be in all honesty.
Yeah, I mean, just like any Yu-Gi-Oh card now. Lots of
Yeah.
text. Puts a Messenger Lotto back in his deck. That's always good.
I think I would have. Yeah, like since he's playing 2, like he needs to. Oh, he has Ice Hand 2 Cake.
He's getting aggressive here, too, which is always a good thing. He's not okay. So the hair's not going to die.
Here it
that-
says Beast Warrior. Here it says Beast Warrior.
Does
doesn't
it?
I'm pretty sure all of them do, except for Turtle.
Yeah, I think you're right. It won't matter. We'll just die here anyway. Okay, so I think they did get it correctly here. So
Yeah.
So he's gonna take-
Yeah, he's
he
gonna
takes
300.
4 plus
no,
2.
Three plus 3, and then.
Well, no, he's
21.
21.
Yeah.
So
he's-
4 plus 2.
Yeah.
So that's
24.
yeah 24, which puts him at 66. I mean, Chris is not in a very good position, and duality is not what you want to be drawing against
No,
an
duality is
aggressive
not-
field.
Yeah, duality's not terrible, but like.
But at the same time, he needs to
Yeah.
get going. He needs to start really
Yeah, that
pushing
Mekazuchi's kind of rough. Well, no, if he Mekazuchi's right now,
and just swings
swings
with
over
the crane,
yeah.
gets the carnation.
he
Oh, there's a warning from Ryan.
Oh, okay.
It's going to take Ryan down to 49, but I don't think he really cares. He's going to be able to use his hoot cake next turn. I think Chris is verifying that this is the case. And he's probably going to... Actually, I don't think he's... Yeah, he's good.
scooped.
Oh, he did scoop.
I would
Yeah,
scoop
that's,
that. I
that's
would
more
scoop-
than 6,000 damage.
Yeah,
easily,
I would scoop to that field and like any day of the week, because like you're not with the 2 cards in your hand, you're not coming back from
No,
that.
certainly not. And you might as well just save the clock. Even though
Yeah.
I actually think we might not have a clock for these ones.
I don't know. They might have one. He's main decking Soul Charge. Can I see his deck list?
Who, Chris?
Yeah.
It was in this pile. I think it's actually at the bottom. Because he played he played... Alright, look through those. Yeah, he is main decking Silver. He's also main decking 3 Harumes. Yeah, like this is the worst case scenario for Chris. He beat Ryan in the Swiss in a matchup that he should not have. You know, it's not a
Yeah.
matchup that you want to see. And then to see that matchup as your first matchup going into top 8 is
Yeah.
the worst spot you want to be.
Because it's like, I feel like they're just gonna split in top 4 regardless. So, that doesn't really matter. It's just.
But of all the matchups he could see, this is the one he did not want to get.
Yeah. What's next? Chris? I think I was looking at Nick this whole time.
He has a brother
Yeah.
who is named Nick. Alright, so Ryan... I mean, we know that Chris actually doesn't have that many cards to side against. He's going to side into Full House. He won his match before with that card.
Yeah, Full House is really powerful against this deck.
Yeah. It's like Exciting Night.
Yeah.
Exciting Night is, there's no answer to it in Madolce. It's literally like the worst card to be dealing
I
against.
don't think it's in here.
It's not there so. It's the names. The writing of most of them you can't even like tell.
No. Mine. There's the X-Saber list.
There he is.
Okay. So he's running 3 Yamato, 2 Harume.
Yeah, he's got 1 soul charge.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Like, the 1 Soul Charge isn't terrible.
He opens Yamato here. He
Yeah,
opens
that-
Mind Control. He opens Tenki. Breakthrough, obviously
And
good.
hair.
And Bottomless.
And hair.
This is just an incredibly strong first turn play. Gets to dump the hair now.
Yeah.
Add Crane to his hand, dump hair.
Yeah. It's just a bunch of solid.
Yeah, this is easily one of the best
I don't know why
openings.
you didn't activate Tenki, though. It's just like Tenki can search. Like,
Maybe he wants to see, well, if he draws...
maybe,
you know, if he draws Mikazuchi, he'll
yeah.
search for Harume. If he draws Harume, he'll search for Mikazuchi.
Yeah.
But if he were to activate it right now, he doesn't know who to grab, and then he can just draw into a second copy of that one.
Yeah, it's just like Tenki, just putting a Tenki on an open board is always good. But, like, he has the
Ryan-
mind control regardless here, so, like...
Yeah, I don't know. There's a Kaiser,
I
but
don't-
Ryan has MST.
Yeah, but, like, he has to MST the Tenki or the Kaiser, so it's like...
Well, Chris can try and bait out an MST right now with this
Yeah.
Tenki. I don't know if... I would not MST a Tenki if he played it right now.
Really?
No, I mean, he already has Yamato. Things aren't getting much, you know, like, things are already quite bad. There's an Ice
he
Hand.
just
That's
wasted the
strong,
hair.
but... There's... Alright. So this is very strong for Ryan. This is a good start. He has an MST set,
Would you
along
go
with a
with
Light
that?
Imprisoning Mirror. Would I have what?
Would you have tact, or would you have mind control right here?
I would have mind controlled.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Because you have the Tenki to replace your Yamato anyway, so you
Yeah.
mind control and overlay with it,
Yeah.
and then you can put yourself
Right
away
now, I
at
would
anyway.
get Yamato, and then, like... If Yamato goes through... Okay, so,
There's
like...
an MST. So this is going to be Kaiser Coliseum resolving, I
Yeah.
imagine.
Is there any way? Is there any monster he can make in his
There it
extra
is.
deck right now, other than the?
The Susanoo?
Yeah.
No. I mean, there are others, but Susanoo is the one you would want here. But you can't do that with the Fire Hand, obviously. You might try and... He's probably going to go for the Mind Control right here. No, he's not. He's just going to run into the Light Imprisoning Mirror. I don't know. He only has a bottomless set, so he doesn't have an out to that. That means that Ryan can now turn his hand to attack position, run into Yamato, and destroy it. Which
He just
allows
drew
him...
Chateau and he has Angela in hand, so that's a really strong play.
This is really strong right here.
I
There's no...
I think Ryan has this in the bag, and that's just because of the matchup. And it's like,
And he also drew a very good hand.
yeah, and Chris didn't. Chris opened up strong. It's just
No,
like,
he opened up really strong for going first, but he opened up strong to Ryan trying to be proactive, but Ryan opened a defensive hand.
yeah,
He opened a retroactive hand, which was the ice hand, not... If he had opened to try to go for like an angelic play on the first turn,
yeah.
or, you know, Hoot Cake, which isn't that good, obviously, on its
Yeah.
own, but he had bottomless, he had answers, he had breakthrough skill.
Would you summon the hand the other fire hand right now, or set the other?
I would probably try and get
Why
some
would
kind
he-
of Xyz
Why is
monster
he
out right
chateauing
now.
right now? He's gonna run right into that bottomless.
It's not the worst thing that could ever happen to him, though.
I know.
He has the ice hand.
he has
he
trap
has trap
stun.
stun set. He's gonna trap stun. Okay. He already attacked this turn, so we'll see where this. I guess he's gonna go for Hoot Cake, and Hoot Cake's
Oh,
gonna
I
grab
think he
Messenger
lost
Auto.
14 because I think Ice Hand attacked directly, or because the Fire Hand attacked into
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah,
Yamato, and then
Yep.
Ice Hand attacked for 14 because the hand's in attack mode.
Hoot Cake is going to get him a Messenger Auto here, which
He's not
This
at
is-
14. He,
oh, yeah,
he
duh.
lost 14.
so he's at 66. This is not a good position for Bujin, because the only way to get out of a field like this is with Susanoo.
Yeah.
And Ryan's in a great position because Kaiser Coliseum, he didn't even have to respond to it with an MST. He just dealt with it
Yeah.
by having too many monsters on the board now.
Well, like
he still has mind control, plus he can Excite Knight here.
No, he can't. There's a late mirror.
Oh yeah, like, that's true. He could Excite Knight, but it's not going to work.
He can.
That's,
He could take the. He could take the hand.
I've never even thought about that. Yeah, Light Imprisoning Mirror is amazing in Madolce because Excite Knight is the bane of your existence.
Yeah.
He's going to have to do a mind control play here no matter what.
Yeah.
He's going to have to mind control into something. He can't just... He's not going to win
What's
off
his
of just
extra
Crane.
deck? Ragnar
Chris-
Zero would be really powerful right now.
I imagine... Oh, there it is. Okay, so he has Susanoo, Excite Knight, Kagetsuchi, Papillon Operative. Papillon Operative is pretty... I haven't seen anyone run that. I just
Yeah.
like that. Star Liege, Rhapsody, Ragnar Zero.
So I think he should take the Ice Hand, Ragnar Zero away, the Messenger Lotto right now, and then Ragnar Zero away the Hoot Cake, and I think they missed.
Well, he can't. He can't Ragnar Zero Hoot Cake until the beginning of Brian's turn because of the
Yeah.
Angelic.
No.
Oh, yeah, it's just by combat, so
Yeah.
yeah, he could. You're right, yeah.
I don't think he should Dweller here because like what's Dweller
No,
doing?
Dweller's not going to do anything.
Yeah, Dweller's not doing anything.
Ragnar Zero is very strong, actually.
Yeah.
Because then he clears the whole board,
Yeah.
and
He draws two.
yeah, and Ryan also controls no monsters to the Kaiser Coliseum now, and he can only control one.
Yeah. Or he only has the one and the one Hoot Cake, and the Hoot
Yeah.
Cake's in defense mode with 2,000 attack points, and like he could just save the Ragnar Zero. So right now, Ragnar Zero would be the right play.
It could possibly steal the game.
Yeah. Ragnar Zero, yeah.
I think he sees it. I think that's what he's going to go for.
What's his hand right now?
I don't know.
I think he has Ticket in hand, because he searched it off the Messenger Lotto. Do you think Bujin should side the hands?
I've seen them do it.
Yeah.
The only
Cause
thing is you can't really play them effectively because if you set a monster, your opponent's going to know something's suspect right there. There's no reason to have a defense position monster in Bujin.
now they're even, so Kaiser's back online. Now Kaiser's offline. Yeah. So detach the Crane, just in case he draws for roommate right here. What would you destroy actually? Would you destroy the Hoot Cake or the Messenger Lotto? Personally, I think destroying the Messenger...
I mean, he can destroy both.
Yeah, like, you just wait for it till next turn. No, do not change that. Do not change that.
I don't think he will, and he can't.
Yeah.
What does Ryan have in his hand? He's got a
Fire
fire
hand,
hand, which
and-
will deal with the Ragnar Zero.
Which...
But the advantage is still going to have happened. Like, it's still
Yeah.
going to...
Like he could,
The damage will be
Ryan
done.
could get like MST Yamato off of it, and it's just like that. An MST would be crucial right now.
The damage is going to be done though from this Ragnar Zero, most certainly.
Plays Dweller, Omega, Suki. He's play. I think he plays too many cards that are stopped by Light Mirror. In my personal opinion, I wouldn't play that many.
I do like that he runs, what's it called though? Pablo Operative.
Yeah, that's cool. Like it just deals with Gear Gia.
Yeah, and it's a light.
Yeah. I was thinking about him playing in Gear Gia just to combo off more, but
Ragnar Zero is going to be really strong here though, so he's attacking Hoot Cake, but Hoot Cake cannot be destroyed by combat.
yeah. So I think he should have just.
He's going to let Ryan go. It doesn't. I mean, he still has the Ragnar, and its effect is.
Why is he not turning the Kaiser on?
I don't know what's happening.
I think he might be waiting for the Exceed, but like if he just makes a 101 right here, he loses. Ryan loses. Because that Ragnar Zero is not doing anything. He just made it for a waste. But like...
Zen Mayo, is that what that is? Oh no, it's not. It's a TR Misu, okay. He's going to activate ticket. So, okay,
why
now...
hasn't he chained the Ragnar Zero?
Well, Ryan played around the Ragnar Zero. He played around Ragnar Zero with the ticket, but I don't know why he didn't use the effect of the Ragnar Zero.
Why is the Kaiser back in his hand?
I don't know. It's supposed to go into his deck. But I don't think it matters at this point.
No, he has...
Chris is only at 66. Ryan hasn't even normal summoned yet.
Yeah, and he just got another fucking Chateau, or another Chateau for ha-has. And like...
And he hasn't even needed to use Scrap Iron Scarecrow this game.
Yeah. Yeah, and
I'm
he has,
never gonna
he
get to
has game
see.
right now.
I'm never gonna get to see my card.
He has game right now. If he made the Ragnar Zero, just killed off the... swung into...
Well, he doesn't actually have a game, so let's see. We've got 21, 41, 51. He only has 55 damage on board. No, 64
He has
damage.
6,000 damage.
64.
He has 6,000 damage on board.
Ryan run Cowboy, I imagine.
Yeah, I imagine. I think after last week, everyone should be running Cowboy, so you don't.
Cowboy's just really good. There's been a lot of games so far today that have
I've won a couple.
come down to people having like 700 life points and stuff, and nobody was running. All the people that were in those situations lost, and none of them were running Heartland Draco, Cowboy, or Pablo Operative.
Really? I think.
Any one of those cards would have stolen the game for them.
I was gonna play Heartland Draco. It's just like I really wanted to play other cards over it that dealt with other situations, and like Cowboy does the same thing. I feel like it's just Heartland Draco. It just gets stopped a lot. Like I feel like that would get stopped a lot easier. And I don't know why he didn't put the Tiramisu in attack mode. Oh, maybe Ragnar Zero has to be
It is attack position monsters.
Okay.
That's why he was looking at his extra deck, because he was like, why did I make this thing?
Okay.
I think they've realized something, though. So, alright, let's see. I think they've realized... I don't think Ryan can summon anything, though, because of the Kaiser Coliseum.
No, you can't. The Kaiser Coliseum is already broken.
Well, no, you still can't control more than your opponent.
No, as long as the Kaiser Coliseum is broken at first, then you can still summon more cards than your opponent. Because Kaiser Coliseum says you cannot control as many cards as your opponent, or your opponent cannot control more monsters than you do.
Yeah, exactly, so he can't summon anything, you know.
If you're... I don't know what Kaiser Coliseum says, I'll look it up.
Yeah, he can't summon any because of the Kaiser Coliseum.
I think that's a lie, but...
And he can't overlay.
What do the comments say?
Alright, so Ryan is going to end his turn with the ticket, which bounces Food Cake back to the deck, which allows him to search off of the ticket. Chris draws for turn. He almost lost, but they finally picked up on that. That's what I thought the case was to begin with. He draws Quillen for turn. So Chris is at 6,600 still.
Okay, maybe they're ruling it weird here because everywhere else I've ruled out, if Kaiser's broken at first, then like Kaiser's broken.
No, this is the way it works. But at the same time, it's not like Ryan's in a bad position.
Yeah.
He can just keep floating. In the moment Chris puts 2 monsters on board,
Yeah, he wins.
he will go off.
Yeah.
Because all he needs to be able to do is make a rank 3 at this
Yeah.
point that can kill Ragnar 0, which
And like
I'm pretty sure he
he
runs
can
10
just
tempo.
keep setting a monster and passing.
And keep passing because it will just keep returning to his hand, or it will let him search.
He gets Chateau's effect. doesn't
Yeah. Yeah, he can
Yeah.
either search or get it back to his hand.
he? Oh, okay. It's one or the other.
I'm pretty sure it's one or the other. I don't think one's mandatory.
I don't
If anyone
know
would
why.
be mandatory, it would be the field, I'm pretty sure. So.
Yeah.
Why did he set a monster? Chris, no. Oh, but then again, at the same time, Muflay's not going to do anything against the 0.
Yeah. You have to normal summon it. So he.
That's an MST.
Well, like still like he has the Ragnar 0. So like.
He's just gonna. I guess he's just gonna bait the materials of this Ragnar 0. Brian's gonna let him do this. Chris is gonna let him do this. That was not the correct play.
Yeah.
Just letting him get this hoot cake for free.
Yeah, because now he gets.
Now he just gets to,
Messenger Lotto and makes Lavier. And Tiramisu's back his other.
and
2
anything he summons in defense position is.
I would just honestly, I would just Ragnar 0 that thing right. Or if as long.
I'd Ragnar 0 the Muflay.
Yeah.
You're not gonna. You're not going -1 like you usually would against a Madolche player because you're drawing the card.
Yeah. Like half his deck's upside down.
I hate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ryan hates it too. Ryan's gonna get Messenger Lotto's effect. It's not that important, but he'll get it anyway.
Does he play Palooza?
He does. He plays
No.
1.
Did he sign it out?
Probably.
Yeah, honestly, I would.
I was telling him not to run it for the longest time back when we were with Ryan Madolche, and I
I don't-
convinced him at one point.
I don't
He put
think
back
that
in.
card's that good, in all honesty, because like. You have to dedicate yourself.
The thing is, Chris
Oh.
still has a oh wow, well he just
no,
completely
yeah,
shut up.
yeah.
In response to like after the Messenger Lotto should have resolved, Chris should have destroyed the Muflay. Because he
Yeah.
could still do that with Ragnar 0. It doesn't have to negate, it has to destroy.
Yeah.
To negate. But now
Yeah.
this is Tiara.
Over.
It's
It-
not over, but
well,
it's
it's
this
close
is a
enough.
Tiara.
Yeah, so I think this match is going to the Madolche player.
Yeah, he's gonna be able to get to. Actually, did he activate ticket this turn? No, he didn't. So
No.
he'll be able to special summon off of his ticket.
They go back into the deck.
Quillen goes back into the deck.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it matters at this point. It's like
I mean, it could down the line.
like okay, so the only thing that could possibly I don't know what's in Chris's hand right now, but like I think it's probably just another dead Boudreaux monster at this point. Because like the only thing he can get out of this is top decking Incarnation or something like that. But even then, it's like, what is he gonna Carnation back for? Is he gonna Carnation back for like Susanoo and just like
Susanoo would be good, but at the same time, he does have the crane, so
yeah.
so yeah, he could Susanoo here, but it's not. He won't be able to get Susanoo to search. Susanoo's effect to attack multiple monsters is continuous.
Yeah.
But that's gonna
Yeah,
be
that's
the game. Madolche take a 2-0 versus Chris Woolheater with his Boujin deck.